Hey friends, happy Saturday. I have art journals, creative compendums. Don't you love that word? A compendum is just another word for book. I like it, like a collector's book. These are going in my, well, actually they're already in my Etsy store, so like there's no delay between this video and what you can pick up in the Etsy store. These are 5x7 hardcover creative journals. They have a beaded spine right here. I think that this one, I don't know, there was something about this this reminded me of, do you remember with that candy necklaces you used to get when you were little, you know, and you put them around your neck and you could chew on the candy like all day long. And then your neck would be really, really wet and sticky. And it was a summer day, and your mama said, get out of the house. You can't come back in until, I don't know, like supper time when the street light comes on or what, and you had to walk around all day with that sticky neck. Anyway, that's what this reminded me of. Guys, when you purchase a journal like this, let me just show you a little trick. Because these are really, they're stuffed, when you close it, it's best to just kind of put your hand right here, kind of lift up just a wee on the closure right here, and then put your stretchy string through. Folks have said, hey, I can't get it closed, and I'm like, you know, you almost have to press it down, and you have to cinch it. That's what you have to do. You have to actually cinch it down. All right, let's get started. This is a creative art journal, my friends. It is a collection of creative papers. It will include some inspiring images, cardstock. Sometimes I put old envelopes in here or new envelopes in here. I haven't really had a lot of that lately. There are photos or portrait imagery in here, so you'll have some faces and things to work with. You've got text pages, handmade items, embellishments, bookmarks, tags, findings, buttons, brads, clusters of similar color. And you know, as I flip through this book, we will talk about the creative kits that are in these art journals. I kind of love this because it's very reflective. This is a copy dyed paper, and I do this at home on my dryer only in the warm summer months, and I'll show you the rest of this as we flip through the book. This is one of Chris's string envelopes from, you know, he plays bass and he plays guitar, so I love the imagery on here, as well as the fact that it's an envelope so you can pull it out and stick other things into it. Goes really well with this super vintage recipe page right here. So you'll have clusters of similar color, size, shape, and themes. So we will talk about that, like I said, after we kind of flip through here. This is a creative kit right here. Anytime you see a paper clip, it is, the images all go together in some way or another. And you know, that's, you stretch your imagination and you kind of figure that out. We have purple here, so maybe this is a purple theme. Maybe it's a garden theme. Maybe it's a flower theme. There certainly are flowers right here. And look, there are flowers right here, and there's a little bunny. So a nature theme is going on there, definitely, which would match really well with this nature theme we've got going on right here. If you guys know of Flow Magazine, this is kind of based very loosely on Flow Magazine. Flow Magazine is a publication from the UK. I bought some new paper and I am absolutely in love with it. Do you not love everything that's going on here? You'll have prompts up here, the word prompts, of course. There's another word prompt page right here. It's a UK magazine, and it has tutorials and information, as well as like interactive papers and things you can cut out and paste to other things and that sort of thing. This is a nautical collage kit right here. Flow journals. This is a type of flow journals. Flow journals are the brainchild of Rosemary Morris. She just does stellar bookwork and has all kinds of wonderful things over at her Etsy store. Another creative kit here. You're going to see altered pages, altered cards, vintage text papers, bookmarks, tags, embellishments. These signatures, you've got 4 signatures, and there are 8 pockets throughout the book. I think this one might have a bonus pocket in it as well. I used to do hairy paper clips, y'all, but I don't do hairy paper clips anymore. I kind of opted for just some bookmarks up here. This is one of Chris's lyric sheets. That is the other side of that coffee dyed paper that I showed you. I like sticking in things that ground the book to the creator. And as I'm the creator, then that's a lot of the elements in here you see will be things from like our little daily round over here. When you get a flow journal, an art book, you have to familiarize yourself with the entire book. It's really fun to do that. So you can flip through, let your gaze rest on, colors, textures, things that you really, really love, that speak to you, images that give you joy. You just have it's really nice to just wander through and explore these art elements in here. The book is meant to be taken apart. I use a wrap binding technique, and that allows the removal of papers and signatures. So you can take out a signature and, just for example, like this, you could take this out and send it to a friend, and it could be your round robin art project between you and a friend. It's really fun to take this book and fill another journal. If you're doing journaling by 5s, or if you're working on like a mixed media piece or something like that, then your flow journal is just like this great little collection of papers. If you're doing a junk journal, we've got you covered. If you're doing a sketchbook and you are just stumped for ideas, this is a great idea jumping off place. Flow books are filled with bookmarks and tags. You use embellishments, papers, words, fibers, fabric to create mixed media bookmarks, tags to give to your family and friends. A lot of us are doing Happy Mail, especially since the pandemic. It became like somewhat essential to have some sort of human contact, and the mail was a safe place to do that. If you are doing Happy Mail, you'll find cluster things, an art trading card or coin or 2, mixed media tags, bookmarks, and wham bam, you've got instant Happy Mail. A lot of us are doing clusters right now: paper, fiber, fabric, embellishment clusters. And that's always super nice to run across things like this that you could use in a cluster. I do have some circle pieces in these pockets, and that's a great jumping off place for as well. Let's talk about these creative kits that are placed throughout the book. Do it over coffee, man. When you're having your coffee in the morning, you can just pull out a kit. There's no stash stress. When you want to do something and it's like, oh, I got to get all my stuff out of my stash, and then I'm going to have to put it all back, and I just don't know if I want to do that. This is it's a way to cut down on the creativity. You're spending less time looking for stuff, pulling stuff out of your stash, arranging stuff on your desk. It's fun to look through your stash. Yes, it's fun to create when you have hours and hours to create, but sometimes we don't have the time to do that. It's a condensed kind of creativity. You're spending more time creating, less time going through your stash. I'd like to thank Judy for these awesome items that she sent me. This is a cutout of deer and forest, and I just love it. You'll notice that there is a definite theme going on here. And this is our last pocket in this book. I did want to measure this. I think they came out, this is 5 by 7, and it is 3.5 inches thick. I really love the colors here. This one's called Blue Meadow. A nice mix of blue type beads on here, as well as some paper beads. I think Miss Michelle sent these to me. Beautiful paper beads. Thank you, Miss Michelle. You can use the items in the book as writing prompts. You may create a whole book about your thoughts, your aspirations, dreams, images, ideas, concepts. You know, this book is all about discovery. It's a choose your own adventure for the artist in you. Let's suppose that you're just starting on a creative art journey and you're kind of, I don't know where to start. I just want to do something. Maybe you're newly retired, and art has always been one of those things that you just didn't have time to do when you combined it with a day job. It's a sweet place to discover your creativity, to choose your own art adventure. You have pockets, friends. You can, let's just, you can take this out, you can create something with it, and then by golly, you can drop it right back in the pocket. So no need to store things, because this is storage. It's got pockets in it. It's got places to stick things. You have writing spaces. Maybe this is a place, maybe it's a dream journal. Maybe it's a life journal. Maybe it's a how to be happy journal. I think when I'll be 65 at the end of the month, I think when we, get to a certain age, it becomes finding joy is just sometimes. I love the way this piece turned out. This is called Phone Call. This is your journal prompt. This is a tracing of a portrait. We've got some coffee cups and coffee beans back here, a teapot, some coffee dyed paper, lined paper right here. Maybe this is a story. Are you going to write a short story about a phone call from an old friend? Maybe this is your old friend that you met for coffee, and then you loved it so much that you guys met for tea. You can write about it right here. Short story starter. Creative kit right here. You have different creative kits. You have creative kits that are put together with a book, not a bookmark, what are these things called? Paperclip, like this. You also have these elements that are paperclip together. Basically, anytime you see a paperclip, this is all perfectly poised to jumpstart an art trading card, an art trading coin, a journal page, a art journal page. Again, another little jumpstart right here. Love the way these came out. I thought that they were super, super cool. I like the colors here. I think they're so, so pretty. And a really pretty page here. It's the book. It's great because you can, you can take it different places. It's not static. You can take this book and create little mini books out of it. Just pull the pages out and rearrange them. Do a little stab binding on it and make yourself a book. Read the pages. I think that is also a lot of fun as you are familiarizing yourself with the book. Read the recipes. Did that recipe remind you of something that your mom used to make or your grandma used to make? There's a lot of information in here. Remember, we said we can use this as a storage space. It's a one-stop shop. You work with this book, you need scissors and a glue stick, and that's about it. No need to crash your stash. because this is such a condensed collection of things to create with, it's perfect for small spaces. Floating spaces like sitting on the sofa, in bed, in a chair, at your kitchen table, at a desk while you're on a Zoom meeting. You can put it on end tables, coffee tables. Couch potato evenings are perfect for something like this. The book sits on a shelf. The spine is pretty. So it's not only a really useful book, but it's really, really pretty. As it sits on a shelf, it just kind of calls to you, right? And it may even call to someone else. If you, if you have a creative partner, it may call to both of you. Again, you got to push it down and slip the stretchy string under here. This one is 3.5 inches as well. So do check them out at my Etsy store. They're $45. That includes free shipping, and I always send along a little gift for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate y'all so much. Take care. Have a sweet, sweet Saturday. See you soon. Bye.